Welcome to Wii Vault, a series on this channel where I take a look back at old Wii games, see if they're good, if they hold up today, and if they should come back. Today's guest, Mario Kart Wii. This game was developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii. It was released in April 2008, April 10th in Japan, and April 27th in North America. This is the 6th Mario Kart game in the series. It supports up to 4 players on one device and is the second best-selling Mario Kart game behind only Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the most recent title. So this was a massive hit and is one of the most successful video games of all time, selling about 37 million copies. And this is probably the most special Wii Vault video I've done up to this point, as I know I had played like some CD, PC games before that were kind of more aimed for children and learning, but this might be the first true video game I ever played, as I remember coming downstairs and getting this for Christmas along with my siblings. But now let's get into this game.
Mario Kart Wii! Woohoo!
First, I'm going to go over the controls and the items and then get into the different game modes you have. But this game is mostly just racing and using items, all while using the Wii Remote to do all of this. You steer just by tilting the Wii Remote, beat a drift. This is used for kind of speed boost and maneuvering around the map. You get the speed boost if you play on manual, and I think on automatic, you just kind of automatically do the turn. It does it for you. You don't have to do it yourself, but you don't get the speed boost, I think. A is just to look back. And you can shake the Wii Remote when jumping off of ramps to do like tricks in the air, which will help you get speed boost. And then use the D-pad to use the items. Any of the buttons kind of throw it forward. I think the back D-pad button to throw it back. These items being red shells, single and triple. You just throw the shell and it hones in on the player in front of you, or if you throw it back, the one right behind you. Green shells, single and triple, you can just throw them. They don't hone in, so you just got to be careful when throwing them. Bananas, single and triple, you can kind of throw them, all around the track to have racers run over and spin around. These are also the best defense from shells. Red mushroom, single and triple, these are just speed boost. A golden mushroom, which is a multi-use speed boost mushroom. Mega mushroom, this is what allows you to grow big and drive over and crush other racers. And then lightning, it strikes all the other players, shrinking them, except for maybe a couple of the racers in last place. And then any normal size racer can drive over the shrunken racers and crush them. The lightning cloud, which hangs over whoever has its head and strikes them with lightning. When you get this item, it's over your head, and the only way to give it off is if you bump into another racer. In my opinion, this is the worst item in the game. It's really hard sometimes, especially like if you get it when you're near the front. It's really hard to bump into racers, because when you're more towards the front, that's when it gets a little bit more spread out in terms of where people are. In the middle, everyone's kind of clumped together. It's really easy to bounce around. But man, when you get that item and there's no one around you, it is incredibly aggravating. It feels like you got punished for getting an item, which shouldn't be the case. Then there's the blooper, which just inks everybody and kind of obstructs some of the screen, but it doesn't do it enough to really affect the racing at all. Then bomb-oms, you can just throw these around and they just explode onto people. The bullet bill, you only really get this when you're near the bottom of the race, and it just is a huge super speed boost. Kind of puts, you don't steer anymore, it kind of steers it for you and just shoots you up the race. The POW block, this causes an earthquake that causes all the racers to spin out. Fake item box, it just causes racers to spin out when they hit it. Then finally, the Spidey shell, more known as the blue shell. This is maybe the most iconic item in Mario Kart. This thing makes its way to whoever is in first and just blows up on them. This item helps you directly the least if you get it, because if you're like an 8th and you get a blue shell, you're just, sending chaos up front that maybe you can get up to and pass. But really what this item is just a big F you to whoever is in first. Nothing will wipe a smile off your face like being in first and getting that little notification that a blue shell is on its way to you. Very hard to avoid. I think there's different tricks, but for the most part, there's nothing you can do but just take it, watch racers drive past you, and try to catch up. Gosh. Extremely aggravating. Love to see when other people get it. Like when other people get blue shelled. If you're in second and you see a blue shell come, you just steer clear, let it blow up whoever's in first, move on and take their spot. The most iconic item. But we continue. Now actually, before we get into the modes again, I figured I should probably go over who you can actually play as. So this game has 12 base characters. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Wario, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Bowser, Koopa Troopa, Toad, Baby Mario, Baby Peach. But this game also has 12 unlockable characters. This was in a great era of games where completing different aspects of the game had fun unlockables. Not just skins, genuine additions to the game. These 12 characters being Daisy, Birdo, Toadette, Rosalina, huge push of female characters here, and then King Boo, Funky Kong, Dry Bones, and Dry Bowser, Bowser Jr., Baby Luigi, Baby Daisy, and then my goat. This is who I would always play as. Diddy Kong. I don't know, something about just a little monkey man just drew me to him. I had to race as him. I just feel like he's left out in a lot of these. I think he just recently maybe got added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in one of the course passes. It's about time. God, love Diddy. Love Diddy Kong. Now, actually, I was playing this on stream trying to unlock some stuff. I didn't unlock anything. I'll probably continue to do some Mario Kart streams trying to unlock these different characters, so come tune into those. Every Wii Vault video I do, I stream the game. I stream it, so come in, subscribe, catch the streams, have a little input, could affect these videos. Come tune in with me. But let's get on to the actual game itself. Starting off with just the normal racing. This game has 32 tracks across 8 different cups. My favorite tracks, probably, it was Coconut Mall, even before the meme. Meme made it even more loved, in my opinion. And then Moo Moo Meadows, which I know is not a Wii original, but I still love that track. But each cup has 4 tracks each. There's 3 laps for each track. And then you accumulate these points that you earned, depending on how you placed, at the end of each track, to see who wins the cup. This has to be the most frustrating game mode. I mean, these races are intense. They're enthralling. And the slightest mistake, if you decide to drift too soon or too late and bump into something, or you get hit with one item, you plummet down the rankings, and everyone's just zoom, 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 right past you. Oh my God. But man, is winning rewarding. When you finish first, that hits so hard. Anyways, let's move on to the next mode. Time trials. This is a very simple mode. You race against a ghost racer alone. Any track of your choice. You have 3 dash mushrooms to use throughout the whole race. I think this is a perfect game mode for getting a feel of a certain track and kind of practice. This is just to improve your speed. Just go and just figure out when you need to drift. Any shortcuts you can see in the track. This is perfect for scoping out, training, practicing, getting better. And the ghost can't affect you at all. So this is all your own skill. Great practice mode. Perfect game mode. Let's move on. To the versus mode. Now there's 2 modes. There's team and there's solo. Solo mode is just like the normal race. You race on 4 tracks. Most points at the end wins. But the difference is this is almost like a remix or a freestyle version where you can pick any 4 tracks across the 8 cups. You don't have to do 1 cup, do the 4 tracks like a normal race. You can do any 4 that you want. And then team, it's also the same where it's 4 races, any mode, any cups you want, freestyle mode in that regard. But all 12 races are split into 2 teams, red and blue. The winner is decided by whoever has the most points that have been accumulated through the 4 races, and the entire team wins. This is a decent mode. I mean, giving a little freestyle mode to normal racing. If you like different tracks across different cups, you can have your ideal cup, play that one in solo mode. If you want a little more team atmosphere, you could play the team mode, but probably the weakest game mode in my opinion, but one that makes sense to have, if that makes any sense. It's a simple idea. You could totally see doing this based off normal race, but it doesn't add much, but it's still a good addition to the game. But we move on to the most unique mode in this game. Battle mode. Again, 2 teams, red and blue, and there's 2 different game modes within battle mode. There's balloon mode and coin mode. Now, balloon mode, each racer has 3 balloons on them, and the goal is to pop as many balloons of the other team as possible. You can do this just by getting different item blocks, getting different items, and hitting them with them. And if you get a speed boost and rush into an opponent, you actually steal their balloon and add it to yours, which is fun. This is a best 2 out of 3 game mode. This one is just pure chaos of everyone just throwing everything at each other, trying to hit each other. It's just reckless fun. The other mode is coin mode. Pretty simple goal. Each team just tries to collect as many coins as possible. If you get hit by an item or get hit by some environment of the stage, you drop your coins all out on the floor. Anyone can pick them up, including yourself, but most coins at the end of the round wins. This is also a best 2 out of 3. And this mode adds a whole bunch of different arenas to this mode. Whole brand new wave of maps. I think there's like 10 or 12 maps added just for this. And it's not a normal racetrack. It's just this open environment, open arena that you can battle in. Really great, unique maps designed just for this mode. I absolutely loved this mode. Let's talk about the game overall. This game was frustrating, aggravating, absolutely rage-inducing. But damn it, man, I loved it. Oh my gosh. I probably do have more nostalgia for this game than probably any other game out there. So it's hard for me to not be biased. But it is fun. It is fun. The rage from this game comes from the investment you have in it. And this game gets you in that investment with really easy controls, great maps, wonderful characters, great music that helps add on to the speed and stress of the races. This game it's amazing. I love it. A lot of fun racing. There's enough game modes in it to give it some type of variety when you play it. And nothing is more rewarding than winning a race in this game. That's what this game is about, and it excels on it. Everything it set out to do, it excelled at. I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. But let's look forward to what the next game in this series is going to be.
In a galaxy divided, some will fight with honor, some will fight with villainy, some will talk trash.
What was your name again? Darth Loser?
Oh, you've been seduced by the lame side of the Force.
Relive the epic duels from the Clone Wars.
But what did you think of this video? Tell me what you agreed with most, what you disagreed with most, and what other games I should do in this series. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment on this video. It helps out tremendously. I got a lot of more videos coming. I think the next video I'm going to put out, next series video, because I do a podcast that comes out. Sometimes I clip a segment from it. But the next serious video that I care about putting effort into that's going to be coming out will be called Too Soon. I'll be looking at Freaks and Geeks. This series, I look at shows canceled after one season to see if they were gone too soon. The first one is going to be Freaks and Geeks. Spoiler, I loved it. I loved that season. Loved the show. Can't wait to talk about it. But see you guys now on the next one. And as always, keep gaming.